For those of us who grew up in polygamous households, there are some phrases that we interacted with from the mouths of the elders through their conversations, sometimes that carried a lot of weight and that possibly defined what polygamy is and what it is not. Take, for example, a term like Rieyo Doho. This is a term that I really interacted with in my childhood. I come from a large polygamous household, right from my grandfather, trickling down to my uncles and even my father. And therefore, this term was not a visitor in our household. When maybe one of the fathers did not do things right, then you would hear people saying that ng'ane okia rieyo doho, so and so does not know how to Rieyo Doho. Now, what does it mean? Rieyo Doho is a phrase that loosely translated or directly translated means straightening polygamy. But in essence, it means it is the expectation that a man must be fair across households, which is not easy anyway, but that is what was expected of a polygamous household or a polygamous man, so to speak. So that fairness was not just about conjugal rights. It was about being present in every household. That is what Rieyo Doho meant. Being present in every household, providing fairly across households, listening fairly to all the wives, all the children across households, protecting the dignity of each wife, avoiding things like gossiping so that every wife felt safe in your hand as the man of the home without leaning on one side, and making sure that one house did not feel less important than another house, and children of one house were not treated as lesser children than children of another. So that Rieyo Doho was a serious moral expectation of a polygamous man. A polygamous man was expected to carry himself with discipline, without showing partiality across households. Sometimes it was theoretical because, again, it depended with the man. But again, in instances when a man was felt that had leaned on one side, you would hear conversations or you would even hear reprimands from elders that you must know how to Rieyo Doho, because Rieyo Doho was about responsibility. So a polygamous man was not supposed to just be careless. He was supposed to be able to provide, Rieyo Doho, able to bring the household together, able to control the wives without leaning on one side, not really controlling them in a bad way, but listening to them if there was a disagreement, listening to them, controlling tempers, controlling anything that would escalate into something that would bring embarrassment to the society. So that polygamy, as far as Rieyo Doho as a term that was commonly used, is concerned or was concerned, was not about sampling women and cheating with different women and sleeping around. No, it was more than that. It was more than discipline. So that I can say, looking at some of those terms and how terms like Rieyo Doho were being treated, I can say that polygamy was not about the things that I see, in some of the plays, the most trending play now, like in The Polygamist. It was not about cheating on your wife. It was not about sampling different women. It was not about making your wife to cry. Polygamy was about respect, and a polygamous man was respected because he was expected to carry himself with dignity, to mentor his households. His children were expected to be children who were able to coexist in unity. So if they were not coexisting in unity, then again, you did not know how to Rieyo Doho.